Have you ever felt like the world has turned its back on you simply because you've grown older? It's a feeling many seniors grapple with, and it can be profoundly disheartening. For some, it's subtle. Maybe you've noticed that people speak over you in conversations or seem to assume you don't understand certain topics. For others, it's more overt, being passed over for opportunities, dismissed in discussions, or outright ignored. These experiences sting, but they point to a much deeper issue. But what if I told you this isn't just about aging? What if there are hidden, often unspoken reasons why some people might harbor negative feelings towards you as you grow older? These reasons aren't about you personally. They're rooted in societal misconceptions, stereotypes, and even internalized fears that affect how people perceive aging and older adults. Picture this. Dr. Linda Harper, a vibrant 75-year-old psychologist from Denver, Colorado, has spent her life helping people navigate the complexities of aging. She's known for her warm smile, wise eyes, and deeply compassionate approach to understanding human behavior. Over her decades-long career, she's uncovered patterns in how society treats seniors, and why. Dr. Harper has seen how society often overlooks the incredible value that seniors bring to the table, choosing instead to focus on outdated stereotypes. But here's the real kicker. These biases aren't just random. They're deeply rooted in misunderstanding, fear, and societal conditioning. And today, we're breaking it all down. We'll uncover 9 surprising reasons why people might unconsciously or even consciously harbor negative feelings toward older adults. These insights will completely change the way you see yourself and how others see you. But here's the twist. The most shocking reason is exclusively for our subscribers. So if you want to unlock that secret and gain tools to empower yourself, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Together, we'll rewrite the narrative around aging and create a future where experience and wisdom are celebrated, not dismissed. Dr. Harper's mission. Dr. Harper firmly believes that understanding these dynamics is the first step toward reclaiming your power. She spent her career helping seniors embrace their unique strengths and break through societal limitations. Her message is simple but powerful. You are not alone. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your voice or your value. Together we can challenge the stereotypes and misconceptions that often cloud the perception of aging and reclaim the respect and space you deserve. Let's connect. Before we dive into the first reason, I want to hear from you. Comment below with your city and country, and share your personal experiences with aging. Have you ever felt dismissed because of your age? How did you respond? Your voice matters, and together, we can build a global community that uplifts and empowers one another. Now, let's get started. Reason 1. The stereotype of being out of touch. One of the most common biases seniors face is the stereotype of being out of touch. Younger generations often assume that older adults don't understand technology, trends, or modern ways of thinking. It's not just frustrating, it's isolating. Dr. Harper shares stories from her practice about clients who feel excluded from important conversations at work or family gatherings because of this misconception. They assume I won't understand, one client told her, so they don't even bother to explain. This stereotype often leads to seniors feeling sidelined, overlooked, or even invisible. But here's the truth. Seniors possess a wealth of knowledge and experience that offers fresh perspectives on modern challenges. Take Jane, one of Dr. Harper's clients, who faced this exact issue at her family's weekly game night. Her younger relatives thought she wouldn't enjoy trying out new online trivia games, but when she joined in, she not only held her own, but won. Her family was shocked, and they realized they'd been unfairly underestimating her all along. Here's how you can combat this stereotype. Stay curious. Don't shy away from learning new things, whether it's using the latest app or understanding modern slang. Share your insights. Your life experience gives you a unique perspective that can benefit any discussion. Engage with younger generations. Ask questions, listen actively, and share your stories. They'll often be surprised by how much you relate. Reason 2. The fear of aging itself. Sometimes people's negative attitudes towards seniors have nothing to do with you, and everything to do with their own fears. Aging is a natural process, but it also forces people to confront their mortality. For many, that's uncomfortable. Dr. Harper explains that younger people often project their insecurities about aging onto older adults, avoiding them or treating them differently because it reminds them of what's to come. It's not fair, but it's human. The solution? Lead by example. Show that aging is not something to fear, but something to embrace. Highlight the positives, like greater self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a clearer sense of purpose. One of Dr. Harper's favorite phrases is, "Every age is a privilege not everyone gets to experience." By celebrating your age, you show others that growing older is something to aspire to, not avoid. Reason 3. The myth of resistance to change. Another stereotype is the belief that seniors are set in their ways or resistant to change. This misconception often leads to exclusion from conversations about innovation or progress. But here's the empowering truth. You can prove them wrong. Take the story of Frank, a retired teacher who decided to learn coding in his 70s. When he joined a tech class filled with people half his age, he quickly became the class favorite. Not just because of his quick learning, but because of his unique approach to problem solving, which his younger peers found refreshing. You don't have to learn coding to challenge this stereotype, though. Start small. Try new hobbies. Whether it's gardening, photography, or a new sport, learning something new proves you're adaptable. Stay open-minded. Embrace new perspectives, even if they initially seem unfamiliar. Reason 4. Generational communication. Gaps. Younger generations often assume older adults can't understand their struggles or perspectives. But here's the thing, your experience gives you the tools to connect in ways they can't anticipate. Dr. Harper suggests focusing on common ground. Ask questions about their interests, share your own stories, and engage with genuine curiosity. You'd be surprised how quickly barriers fall when conversations shift from generational differences to shared human experiences. For example, Mary, a grandmother of 6, bridged the gap with her teenage grandchildren by learning about their favorite video games. She didn't become a gamer herself, but by asking thoughtful questions, she showed she cared, and that made all the difference. Reason 5. Financial stereotypes. Another common bias seniors face is rooted in assumptions about finances. Some people believe seniors are either struggling financially or are overly frugal. These stereotypes can range from casual jokes to outright patronizing comments about money matters. Dr. Harper has seen how these assumptions can hurt seniors' confidence. One client, Jim, shared how his children constantly questioned his spending decisions, assuming he didn't understand modern financial tools. What they didn't know was that Jim had been an accountant for 40 years and knew more about finances than they did. Here's how you can combat this stereotype. Own your financial confidence. Share stories of your achievements or even lessons you've learned about managing money. Educate others. Younger generations may not have your experience with budgeting or long-term planning. Use that as a teaching moment. Remember, your financial situation doesn't define your worth. Challenge the assumptions and prove that financial wisdom comes with experience. Reason 6. Misunderstandings about productivity. It's a sad truth that many people mistakenly associate aging with decreased productivity. This misconception is particularly damaging in professional settings, where older employees might feel overlooked or undervalued. But Dr. Harper emphasizes that with age comes efficiency, focus, and expertise, qualities that younger generations often lack. Consider Helen, a 68-year-old marketing professional who was once passed over for a major project in favor of a younger colleague. Instead of letting it slide, Helen volunteered to take on an additional role, proving her skills and delivering results that exceeded expectations. Her team quickly realized her value wasn't tied to her age, but to her abilities. What can you do? Showcase your expertise. Volunteer for tasks or projects that let your skills shine. Be proactive. Don't wait for others to recognize your value. Demonstrate it in every interaction. Your productivity is not measured by age, but by the impact you make. Reason 7. Stereotypes about energy levels. Many people wrongly assume that seniors lack energy or vitality, often labeling them as slowing down. This stereotype can lead to exclusion from physical activities or even social events, under the misguided belief that seniors can't keep up. Dr. Harper shares an inspiring story of her client, Diane, who joined a local hiking group in her 70s. At first, the group leader was hesitant to let her join, fearing she wouldn't handle the pace. But Diane not only kept up, she outpaced many younger hikers and became an inspiration for the group. Here's how to defy this stereotype. Stay active. Whether it's walking, yoga, swimming, or gardening, prioritize activities that keep you physically and mentally engaged. Participate in group events. Show others that energy isn't about age, it's about mindset. Reason 8. Age-related humor. You're only as old as you feel, or you're still young at heart. While these phrases might seem harmless, they often perpetuate the idea that aging is inherently negative. Worse, jokes about memory loss or being too old for this can reinforce harmful stereotypes and undermine your confidence. Dr. Harper advises addressing these jokes with lighthearted confidence. A simple response like, "I've earned every one of my years, and they've been worth it," can shift the tone and remind others to celebrate aging, not ridicule it. If jokes cross the line, don't hesitate to stand up for yourself. Respect starts with setting boundaries. Reason 9. Exclusively for subscribers. The 9th and most surprising reason is reserved for our subscribers. It's a perspective that will completely change how you see yourself and how others perceive you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss this powerful insight. Final thoughts: aging is not a limitation, it's a privilege. The experiences, lessons, and wisdom you've accumulated over the years are gifts that can enrich the lives of everyone around you. But to rewrite the narrative on aging, we need to challenge the stereotypes and misconceptions that hold us back. From breaking the out-of-touch myth to proving your adaptability, each of these 9 reasons offers an opportunity to reclaim your power and reshape how the world sees you. Now it's your turn. Have you experienced any of these biases? Which reason resonates with you the most? Share your story in the comments below. Together, we can build a supportive community that uplifts and celebrates the journey of aging. And don't forget, if you're finding value in this conversation, hit the subscribe button and join our growing community. Your story matters, and together, we can inspire others to embrace the beauty of aging with confidence and pride. Stay tuned for more insights. And remember, your age is not a barrier, it's your superpower.